There's a lot of padded records in boxing these days. Nobody wants to risk anything, but I'm in this sport to take risks and win titles. I want to be mixing it with the top fighters in the heavyweight division in 2 years. Daniel and me have already sparred numerous rounds when we were in Sheffield. All men over 15.5 stone carry knockout power, and he's certainly no different, but I've never been off my feet in my life. We're both unbeaten prospects, so if that remains the case, it's bound to happen down the line. Those are the words of unbeaten British heavyweight prospect Nathan Gorman, talking about a potential showdown with fellow British heavyweight prospect Daniel Dubois. Gorman is 11-0, I believe, at the moment, with 9 KOs. So he's a little bit further along in his professional career than Daniel Dubois is in terms of a number of fights and quality of opposition. Nathan Gorman has beaten people like Dominic Akinlade, who's definitely better than anybody that Daniel Dubois has faced so far in his professional career. Dubois, I believe he's had, what, 4 or 5 fights now? I think he might be 5-0. Both guys are very young. Dubois just turned 20. Nathan Gorman is only 21. So it's unlikely, I would imagine, that these guys are going to clash anytime soon. They're both under the Frank Warren banner, promoted by him. So you'd imagine he wants to build them up a little bit before he puts them in together, especially because he has high hopes for both of them, really, but especially Daniel Dubois. So unlikely that he'll put him in together, but you never know. Me personally, I would like to see the fight. I would like to see Daniel Dubois in there against someone that gives him some type of resistance. Nathan Gorman's been in there, as I say, against Dominic Akinlade. Akinlade has been a bit disappointing as a professional because there was some promise there in the amateurs. Maybe he just left it too late to turn pro. I don't know what it is. So he's been a little disappointing in terms of his offense as a professional. But Akinlade is a very tough man, and he will give virtually everybody rounds, and he does come to try and win. So Nathan Gorman managed to get past Akinlade. He won that fight on points. I'd like to see Daniel Dubois in there against someone similar to Akinlade to see what happens when he goes a few rounds, when someone actually comes to win. Because I can see the obvious talent there with Daniel Dubois, but I need to see his mind tested. I need to see his mental fortitude, his toughness, etc. tested a little bit, just a little bit, until, before he steps up and gets in there with somebody like a Nathan Gorman. So, yeah, to me, it's an interesting fight. It's a fight I'd like to see. 2 different styles. Nathan Gorman with the faster hands, the shorter guy. Very impressive combination puncher. Daniel Dubois, taller, longer, more of an impressive physical specimen. Appears to be the harder puncher, although I wouldn't scoff at Nathan Gorman's power, but Dubois certainly appears to be the harder puncher. He's impressing a lot of people. So definitely a fight I'd like to see. What do you guys think about this? Is this fight going to happen anytime soon? Do you think Frank Warren would put his 2 young prospects in against each other like he did with James DeGale and George Groves when he put that fight together? Or do you think he's going to let this one marinate for maybe a couple of years and then put them in the ring, who knows, for a European title, a British title, something like that? But you have to imagine Daniel Dubois is not far away from a British title. He's supposedly too young to fight for a British title at the moment, but Frank Warren is acting as though he may be able to get the rules changed so that Dubois can fight for a British title, so that they lower the age restriction. We'll see what happens. But yeah, who do you think would win in a fight between these two, Daniel Dubois and Nathan Gorman? How would the fight play out? Let me know what you think in the comment section below. It's happening. I'm out.